let's talk about conversation. As many of you are aware, each social media platform has its strengths and weaknesses when it comes to having a conversation with people. In fact, deciding where and how to post your content is one important consideration. You can see our Facebook page for more details, or take a second to check out this article that I posted about picking platforms. Since TouchCast also allows you to interact with video content, you can click on the article and scroll through to read it. After you decide what platform best suits your needs, the 4 elements of a good conversation are still key with interacting with others. They are: be personable, be genuine, be interesting, and listen. So let's actually look at some businesses and Twitter to determine if they follow the elements of a good conversation. I want to focus on 3 different companies. I'll show you some examples of that company's tweets, and you use the poll in this video to vote. Did they follow the elements of a good conversation, or did they fail? Let's start with Huggies, the diaper company. Don't vote until you see both tweets from Huggies. Okay, here's our first tweet. Ready for the second one? Here's our second tweet. Did I tell you I taught Spanish for 9 years? Well, anyway, the Spanish tweet says they feel bad that Carol Barquin had problems, and they ask her to contact their team in Chile. Now it's time for you to vote. Now let me give you my response. By reacting as a real person and by responding to the idea of a new baby, Huggies is definitely being personable, genuine, and listening to their customer base. And in the second tweet, not only is Huggies responding in Spanish, they're also reacting to the problems of a consumer. Now it's time to look at a new company, Chipotle. And let me just say, not only do I still have to buy Huggies pull-ups for my kindergartner, we're still working on staying dry at night. I do love the taste of a burrito bowl. Anyway, look at these following tweets and be ready to vote. Okay, here's tweet 1. And here's tweet 2. Now get ready to vote. That's right, Chipotle even has a real person, Joe, that's ending each tweet. Actually, Chipotle has a different person each day. Chipotle really has its act together. Responding to problems and interacting with his customers. In just 140 characters, Chipotle feels like a real person. The businesses that leverage Twitter successfully have real people that respond in genuine ways to their customer base. In fact, this article about DiGiorno Pizza shows that some businesses even know how to do that interesting thing too. Be sure to scroll through this video because it's pretty funny, or excuse me, this article, because it's pretty funny even though it is only a year old. Okay, we got one last company to look at, McDonald's. Personally, I just can't see the attraction of McDonald's, but my kids like the toys and the Happy Meals. Okay, you look at this tweet and to see if McDonald's is following the elements of a good conversation. All right, it's time to vote. Although McDonald's is trying to act like a real person, their reply feels disingenuous. I mean, how would you respond to the question, is your food acceptable for human consumption? Would you say it as chipper as McDonald's does here? Okay, well, I hope that this video helps you contextualize how a conversation can work on Twitter. Be sure to consider all of these things when you are tweeting out as a business, and consider following our official Twitter feed, which is CSDIG Media, for our social media class. You'll notice I retweeted myself, Mrs. Crawford 1998, or you can follow also. Have a great week.